For 14 seasons, our next guest has kept audiences entertained on the Daytime Chat Fest, The Talk, with witty banter and off-the-cuff jokes.
And now she's hitting the road and getting back to her roots with an all-new comedy show. It's called the Mix and Mingle Tour. Please help us welcome to the studio comedian and actress Sheryl Underwood.
You know what? We are reunited.
We go way back, and you're looking good, too.
Thank you very much. But you know what? If you wanted me to be with you, you didn't have to get meat and an air fryer and pajamas and everything and drinks.
And then hot oil,
That's right. Yes.
I told you he was excited about that.
Yes.
Okay, so we have to talk about this tour, Mix and Mingle. You're single?
Absolutely.
Ready to mingle?
Absolutely.
Is that why the name is Mix and Mingle?
That's one of the reasons. That's right. I go from 35 to 95. So if you over at City Winery tonight, 7:30, holla at me. But I want the country, I want us to get back to mixing and mingling because I think a lot of people are exhausted in political discussion, but there's a way to talk about things and bring people together instead of pulling us apart. So that's why we call it that. And I'm the host and the headliner, but we have men in the show. Mike Washington from Washington, D.C., Kyle Irby from Los Angeles, California. And then at the end of the show, we let men come out of the audience and they might win some of my money. And tonight at the City Winery at 7:30, I may give away a lot more money than I usually do because you got to go big when you're in New York.
We got to show up. We got to show
you
up.
can win the money.
Hey,
That's right.
I may show up just to do just that.
That's right. You don't have to take your clothes off. All you got to do is just walk across the stage.
What if I want to?
Well, yeah, if you want to, you ain't got to do all that to get my money to my
Right?
You better know it.
So let's talk about mix and mingle. You can also find love. Why do you think it's so difficult and tough for people to find love now?
I would say for me, I think a lot of men think I don't need them, or we're in a business where you're very visible. So they think, well, what does she want with me? I just want a guy that I can grow with, that understands. Just because I'm on camera doesn't mean I don't want to pick up your dry cleaning, or I don't want to make a sandwich or do something. You know, when I went on Club Shay Shay and got a chance to talk to Shannon about my feelings, every man that I knew from the past was calling me going, you didn't do that when we was together. And I was like, yes, I did. You just didn't pay attention.
See it, yeah.
That's right. You didn't pay attention to it. But I do think it's hard for people now because you don't court like you used to. You used to just walk up, would you like to dance, or would you like to go out for dinner or coffee? Now it's on your phone and your gadget. And I do believe in love at first sight.
Yeah, that friendly banter doesn't happen quite the same way.
Absolutely. And I've sampled everything God had made on the buffet of love, so race does not bother me.
Well,
and now you're ready to mingle.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I got my body back. I got my body back to do it. I'm almost at my Def Jam weight. Almost. If I can get back to that, you know, I just don't like to do it. A lot of people think because I do adult comedy that I really like to do things.
But you're very conservative.
Absolutely. I'm a flirt. I like romance, you know, but I really don't like to do a lot of stuff out of wedlock because, you know, God be looking down going, man, I was just about to bless you, and you messed it up.
And you wanted to
we were raised in the church, too.
Yes, yeah, and people don't believe that about people who work in nightclub business. I may talk a certain way, but that's not all of my life. I want the happily ever after. I want somebody to get down on one knee.
We know you're good. And we
Absolutely.
Know you mean
well, I miss you a lot.
I know.
And my Kappa brother, right?
Yes.
Zeta Phi Beta.
One of my biggest moments in my career, by the way, was co-hosting with you on The Talk. So
Absolutely.
thank you for that. We love you. We love you. One more time for Sheryl Underwood, everybody.
Thank you. And I love you. Find me somebody. I know you know somebody.
You know everybody. By the way, the Mix and Mingle Tour is making stops throh December, so check your local listings for dates and go out and support my sister.
My husband said I can't play Cupid anymore. He really wants me out of it.
Come on, one more time before you retire.